Goodbye, studio. It's empty. I'm gonna miss you, desk. I'm gonna miss you, chair. I'm gonna miss you, wall that I painted on. Looks like there was a bloody murder, homicide taking place here. I'm gonna miss you, sign. I'm gonna miss you, computer that used to print my homework out at the last minute. I'm gonna miss you, broom. And I'll miss you, sink. And I'll miss you, empty wall where I used to hang my work. I'll miss you, classroom. And also you, vending machine that always took my money but never gave me snacks. I'll miss you, hallway. And you, fancy scanner, copier, printer. This is my buddy. His name is Todd.
Change the world. On we go.
Hello, beautiful person. Welcome to a vlog. It is the last 2 weeks of my first semester at grad school. I'm getting my MFA. In case you don't know and you're new to my channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing. What is happening these next 2 weeks? Okay, what is gonna happen in this vlog? Reading. That is a lot of studying. My final exam, which is basically an installation. I'm doing a 12-hour performance this week for my final art project of the summer, in which I'm washing dishes for 12 hours to make a statement on labor. I don't even like doing my own dishes, but I'm doing it, and I'm going to hang the rags in a gallery setting to talk about the comparison of low art and high art, and just the value of labor in marginalized communities and assimilation and the American dream. That's what I'm working on. But aside from that, I'm also curating an art exhibit that's going up 7 days from now. That's exciting. So I'm curating a show, doing a 12-hour performance, installing artwork from that performance, having my final exam, studying. What am I studying? Oh my goodness. Well, technically I'm running away from responsibility right now by watching some booktube, but I will be studying, what is this? The Dark Mountain Manifesto, which I don't even know much about what this is, other than it's talking about impending apocalypse because of the instability of human civilization. So that sounds fun. And I'm also studying objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. Nature loves to hide. What? I don't know what this is. Something about realism, realist magic, sci-fi, and fantasy within the aesthetic dimension. I don't know. What is this? Oh. Realistic Magic, Objects, Ontology, and Casualty by Timothy Morton. See, what sucks about this is if I could like compile all of the random articles that I'm reading, I would have met my Goodreads reading challenge goal like weeks ago, but I can't. And then I have a ton of artwork to make. I'm making a giant pillow that resembles a uterus, and it's raining outside, which means that the air is humid, which means that the paint that I did yesterday is most likely not dry. So there's no point in me going to the studio right now. Welcome to a random grad school vlog. Okay, so I casted my arm, and it is inside of this alginate that is here. Alginate is a mold making material made out of algae, which I know all my sci-fi friends are going to love. And then this is plaster. So I'm about to open it up and see if my mold worked out. This thing is heavy. This thing is probably like 30 pounds, probably 25, 30 pounds, but let's see if this works. Okay, this might have been a fail. This is where my fingers were curled up on the inside and the plaster didn't seem to go in there. So it didn't work. Look, that's where my finger stopped. And I'm so surprised. And then this is also breaking. Fudge. No. All right, my next art piece. This is what we're doing today. Getting ready to do a 12-hour performance, in which I'm going to be washing this dish for 12 hours. I have so much soap. Check out all the soap. So the goal right now is to mimic the ridiculous amount of hours that I used to work and all the men in my family used to work from sun up to sundown. We wouldn't see the sunrise. Working to save money for family, for school, for whatever. And it's really monotonous work. So the stain will not be coming out of this anytime soon. This piece means a lot to me as someone who worked ridiculous hours my entire life and worked under this impression that elbow grease will get you to where you need to go, but realizing later on in life that labor is only so much of the equation in order to succeed, especially in the American dream or whatever that is supposed to be or whatever that is supposed to look like, that there's a lot of futility in labor, especially for those who are immigrant and those who come here seeking something better with an expectation that labor is the missing variant in that equation because it's the land of prosperity. So that's what I'm going with, and I'm gonna be dancing and it's gonna be fun, and I'll be here for 12 hours. So see you later. Hello, wonderful bookish family. So I'm getting ready to work on my first curatorial exhibit this Sunday. It's going to be my first time curating ever. I have a group show that I'm putting up tomorrow and I have a lot of work to do. So this is the space. It is the front window, and I have 5 other artists that are with me, so I have a lot of work to do today. I have to finish my piece. I have to put together the invitations, flyers for it, to work on the marketing stuff. Tomorrow we're installing. I still have homework to do. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. Good morning. It is 7 a.m. and I woke up because I have some studying to do before class in about 2 hours, but I wanted to check in because I haven't checked in a while. This week has been absolute madness. My performance went so well. I had amazing conversations with people afterwards who talked about how it touched them in ways that it made them reflect them upon their experiences dealing with immigrants or immigrants within their family or their privilege or lack of privilege, and I thought it was exactly what I needed. I've been thinking a lot about where the work resides, whether it's in the artwork that was a byproduct of the performance in the rags, whether it was in the performance itself, whether it's in myself, whether it's in the individuals who received emotions and different outlooks after the performance, or whether it was just in that moment of conversation. I'm not really sure. I have a lot to think about, but there's not a lot of time. I have a ton of things to do. I have to clean out my dorm so I can go back home. I have to read a lot of things and write a lot of things and try to get all of the stuff that's in here down on paper to make sure that I don't forget it. That is the hard part. So, yeah. Taking down my studio and I'm really sad. I don't want to leave. But look at all the stuff I have to clean. Whoa. So much cleaning. So I'm leaving in like 2 days. Clean up my mess of stuff. And I have to take down my art and I have to take photos of my art and I have a bunch of stuff to do, so. Goodbye, Mecca. See you next year. Hello, I am back home in New Jersey. I'm at the spa. I feel so good. I just finished getting a full body massage. And I did a steam room and it's getting all the toxins out, which you can see by the stress acne on my face. That is totally okay. But I needed this so bad. I'm going to eat some amazing Korean food. I got spicy sauteed octopus, which is such a conundrum because they're such amazing creatures, but they also taste really good. I'm sorry. That's about as close to being a carnivore as I can get because I eat a mostly vegetarian diet, but so good. Hello friends. So I'm here to tell you that I am back home and that I want to keep it as real as possible with this vlog. So I think it's important to note that my stress manifests itself physically, and so acne, adult acne, is a manifestation of stress. And I think that's okay because if someone decides to watch this vlog to get a grasp of what it really means to be in a grad program, It's stressful. I'm not gonna hide it. I'm not gonna lie. It is one of the hardest things that I've ever done, but it's also the most fulfilling. Even though I'm in a major shift right now as to what kind of work I'm making, I never would have guessed that the concepts and materials that I'm working with are the best manifestation of my goals. But that's what this program is all about. That's what doing this kind of experience, it's a revitalization of your core concepts, and it really asks you to dig deep to decide what it is that you intend to do with this work and this research. And that might take a form that you were never expecting, which means that if you're in a place of flux, you're doing it right. So I feel so invigorated. I feel really good about what I'm doing and where I'm going. The kinks will work itself out. Everything else will work itself out. So I'm really excited to start this new semester, but I am taking a few days before then to finish my work as far as school and getting ready for teaching because school starts soon. So I'm currently writing my curriculum, but I think I'm going to wrap this vlog up here. I hope that seeing my journey was helpful to someone, or if you're interested in my art or want to ask questions about what I do and the decisions that I make, please feel free to ask in the comments. I love talking about art, and I really am enjoying making these videos that are more about my art experience so that it can help people decide if this is the path that they want to go on, and also to help follow my own journey, because man, have there been some twists and turns along the way so far. So I post videos every week, and I'll catch you later. Bye!
What's it making, Mr. Wonka? Mr. Wonka work the factory.